Dear students, welcome again. This is the class plus 2 of Macroeconomics, video number 5, chapter number 2, some basic concepts of macroeconomics, which is very important to carry out the chapter to understand properly. So it can be classified. So classification of goods. First of all, let us understand the meaning of unlimited wants. Our wants are unlimited, we cannot satisfy all demand, desire, wants. If we can satisfy, then there is no demand, no disturbance of resources, there is no shortage of resources. So, classification of goods. Dear students, countless goods are produced and consumed in the economy. For example, shoes, shirts, machines, guns, ships, aeroplanes, vegetables, fruits, and many more. So, different goods show different characteristics. So, goods are classified into two ways. उसको हम दो तरीके से रख सकते हैं, फाइनल गुड्स एंड इंटरमीडिएट गुड्स, कंजम्पशन गुड्स एंड कैपिटल गुड्स. So final goods, these are those goods which cross the boundary line of production and are ready for use by their final user, or we can say ready for sale. So final goods further divided into two parts: final consumer goods, final producer goods. So final consumer goods are those goods which are ready for use by their final users, for example bread, butter, and like that, so many things. Final producer goods are those goods which are ready for use by their final user, for example tractors, harvester, etc. So only final goods are included in the estimation of national income, so keep it in mind. Now next I am going to explain intermediate goods. Intermediate goods are those goods which are within the boundary line of production, or these goods are not ready for use, value is yet to be added, not ready for sale. For example, when a carpenter purchases wood worth rupees 10,000 and converts it into chairs worth rupees 20,000, then the value of chair includes the value of wood. Here try to understand the intermediate goods is equal to value of wood, final goods is equal to value of chair. So I can say the formula: gross value added, GVA, gross value added, commodity से कच्चे मटेरियल से पक्का बनाया, वैल्यू ऑफ आउटपुट जितना प्रोडक्शन हुआ माइनस इंटरमीडिएट कंजम्पशन. सो दिस इज अ ग्रॉस वैल्यू एडिशन. सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. देन नेक्स्ट, कंजम्पशन गुड्स और कंज्यूमर गुड्स. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस वन बाय वन आफ्टर दैट. सो दीज आर दोज गुड्स which are directly used for the satisfaction of human wants. For example, cream, milk, etc. Consumption goods are further classified into four parts: durable, semi-durable, non-durable, services or non-material goods. Durable consumption goods are those goods which can be used for several years and are of high value. ये दो condition है. For example, car, washing machine, motorcycle, etc. Number two, semi-durable goods are those goods which can be used for a period of 1 year or slightly more. For example, clothes, crockery, bags, stationery, and there are many more. You can give the example. Then third one, non-durable goods are those goods which are used once and are of relatively low value. For example, bread, ink, LPG, petrol, etc. And there are many more. And last, non-material goods are services. These are those which directly satisfy human wants. For example, doctor, lawyer, teacher, broker, agent, dalal, etc. Now, the next we can dictate capital goods. These are fixed asset of the producer. Very important. These goods are used in the process of production for several years. For example, plant building machinery, etc. All capital goods are producer goods. ध्यान रखना, all capital goods are producer goods. वो producer को चाहिए, हमें नहीं चाहिए. मुझे AC चाहिए, मुझे क्या लेना है, AC कैसे बनाया, मैं I have to pay the money. So जैसे बनाना है, they need machinery, plant building and many more. That's why it is called all capital goods are producer goods. But all producer goods are not capital goods. A car with the tourist company is a capital good. But the same car with a consumer, मैं घर के लिए रखी है, is a durable. Use consumer good. Hence, capital goods are only those durable goods which are used as further goods or producer goods, not as a consumer goods. So, both consumption goods and capital goods have one common feature, that are final goods and therefore included in the estimation of national income. So this is all about of this video. So please like, share and comment, and also note in your notebook. Thank you very much.